So basically, what we are seeing here is Andre the Pretzel Vasilevsky. Alright guys, what's going on? We're doing an NHL 22 bull trailer, live look at it. I'm going to pause it a couple times. I'm going to talk about what I see. Let's jump right into it. Xbox, Frostbite. So we got Austin Matthews right here.
A tradition finds itself at odds with progress. Edging ever so close to an inflection point.
So graphics right off the bat, really good looking. Look at the reflections. Look at the lighting.
Because change is not about the next trend. It is about...
And we got X Factor, guys. So what does that mean? His eyeballs moved. He did the thing with the stick and the puck. He went kaboom. Whoo, what a save. Connor McDavid. Matty Barzal with the between the legs. Cover boy. Austin Matthews. Alright, first glance, game looks absolutely gorgeous, especially the cinematic views. There's nothing to complain about. We'll break it down real quick. And where's your face? Where is it? Where is it? And there it is. Shock and awe. We've got X Factors, people. Madden, NFL, whatever year it was, the first year they went on this system, they got the same thing, X Factors. Basically, if you think back, everybody who's about my age, actually I think it was NBA 07, they came out with these like different type of highlight reel moves and all that kind of stuff. So you could be a dunker, you could be a scorer, you could be a lockdown defender, you could be a three-point shooter. You would have this special symbol at the bottom of your character. And then what you would do is you would like hit, I think it was like a bumper or L1, and then whatever, you would move the other stick and it would activate this special power, and it basically made you like special compared to regular players. This is going to be the same idea. You're going to have a symbol above your head, like Austin does right here. Shock and awe. So he's going to go into his toe drag to the snapshot. And what it looks like is, or what my understanding is, once you do something like a Austin Matthews toe drag, your shooting immediately jumps up. That's what I got from that. Panarin. His freaking eyeballs moved. So obviously they're paying attention to small details. And things like that. X Factor goalies. Vasilevsky, he is a contortionist. Basically means he's going to do what Tim Thomas did back in the day. A lot of different goalies have done amazing saves over the years. And what EA decided to do was turn him into a pretzel. So basically what we are seeing here is Andre the Pretzel Vasilevsky. He's going to make amazing saves. Now we got cover boy Austin Matthews. They're going to make it very cinematic. he kind of had the face of, I have to go to the bathroom. This is what I want to talk about. It looks like we are getting brand new stick physics. I went nuts for this. If we're getting real-time stick physics like they say we are, it's going to get so much better. It's going to make the game play a hell of a lot better than it does right, like, for the past 6-7 years. It's going to give the game a whole new kind of way to play hockey in a video game. This is one of my favorite parts. The dynamic as the crowd jumps up. We have, this is obviously the first look at Climate Pledge Arena. It's the Seattle Kraken Arena, the lights, the crowd jumping up. There's so much detail oriented into this. There's so much like cinema magic. I really, really enjoyed this scene. I liked it.
A few moments later.
We're going into the Frostbite official gameplay.
Welcome to NHL22, the first NHL game built on the Frostbite engine and powered by next
Hi,
generation
Son.
consoles, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. With the introduction of Superstar X Factors, the Frostbite engine, augmented reality UI, enhanced stick physics, and much more, the NHL franchise is delivering not only the best gameplay, but the best looking game to date. This is breakthrough hockey.
For the first time ever, the Frostbite engine comes to the NHL franchise, bringing massive
Hi, David.
stick upgrades to both current and next generation consoles. With breakthrough visual detail in every hit, deep, and shot, improvements can be found on a macro and micro level, including atmospherics such as flares and snow. We've upgraded facial animations and likeness, even so far as to enhance the detail in eye movement and facial expressions that react to the changing environment and events around them. On top of that,
The captain.
enhancements on both player models and game environments have been ramped up, giving both unique character and authenticity. This also includes micro details on uniforms, higher resolution ice, and 3D ice spray that interacts with the environment and can even spray in the camera during replays. Lastly, the physically based dynamic lighting system powered by the Frostbite engine unifies all elements within the game. Now, materials like cloth, visors, and helmets react realistically to light. Metal shines like metal, glass reflects the game in real time, and ice glitters depending on the amount of stress caused by the action on the ice. With all these upgrades, NHL22 makes every rink look and feel like the real deal, including a certain arena that will be hosting its first ever NHL contest this upcoming season.
Superstar X Factors is a game-changing gameplay advancement, inspired by the unique characteristics of the NHL's best talent that allows you to unleash signature player abilities and elevate the stars in the sport like never before. It's always been a goal of ours to differentiate star players from the rest of the league, and with the arrival of X Factors, you'll feel the special traits of each superstar through specialized gameplay mechanics and visual differentiation. We divided X Factors into 6 categories: shooting, skating, passing, hockey IQ, defense, and goaltending. The game features 29 different Superstar X Factor abilities assigned to players in 2 tiers: Premier Zone abilities and Secondary Superstar abilities. So whether it's Matthews' patented toe drag wrister, Seth Jones' uncanny ability to intercept pucks, or Vasilevsky's acrobatic robberies, you'll be able to recreate the league's most iconic abilities and use them to gain an edge over your opponent. Superstar X Factor span all positions and game modes, bringing a new layer of class-based strategy, differentiation, and authenticity. Speaking of authenticity, we are now doing more with the stick physics to realistically simulate stick-on-stick and stick-on-body collisions. The end results are more accurately representing puck battles on both offense and defense. For instance, attacking players are now able to protect against a defender's stick and drive to the net with force. More outcomes are dictated by proper body positioning, which decides whether stick interactions get driven through or lead to penalty calls.
Our new augmented reality broadcast system animates on top of the action in real time throughout the game, including when one of your special abilities are performed to give you an understanding of its impact. When an exceptional highlight reel moment occurs, 3D graphics will appear over your player, letting you peacock against your opponent that much more. Also, the system injects information instantaneously to the game, helping you manage your strategy in real time without having to exit the game. These augmented, hyper-real moments elevate the broadcast quality, giving a modern, sleek look to gameplay, all while improving game flow speed, up to as much as 50%.
From visual improvements to innovation, we set out to get NHL22 a new look and feel for the new generation. The Frostbite engine, Superstar X Factors, and augmented reality graphics are set to deliver the greatest leap forward the franchise has ever seen. For this,
All right. So obviously, breakthrough hockey. We're gonna run through this one as well. So some of the key things that I really like. The first and foremost, boom. I guess they called it the augmented reality UI. So with this, what they're trying to do is they're trying to speed up gameplay. Instead of having a game mode, whatever it be, whether it be create a pro, where you're going and doing your be a pro mode, and you're in the fight for the Calder Cup, instead of stopping your gameplay to watch a screen that specifically talks about your race to the Calder Cup, what they're going to do is they're going to place that screen within the ice or on the boards, so that way they don't have to take you out of the game to put you back into the game, taking too much time. I think it's an awesome idea. I think being able to take like face-off zone percentage or something like that and put in the dot like this. You just seen Matthew Tkachuk. You just seen this with Matthew Tkachuk, where he's standing in the bank. He's standing in the penalty box. He's getting angry. It's a really cool design. You had that one. You know, shots on net. They throw that in like there. These are going to be, it's going to speed your gameplay up during your franchise mode, during your PA Pro mode, everything like that. I think it's an awesome idea. Boom. If that ain't my captain, I don't know who it is. We have tape here. Like, that is incredible that they're showing off the tape. You know, you got the lights on the visor. The X Factors. You're going to have 2 different X Factors. I think there's 6 of them for, like, your zone X Factor. That's the shock and awe. Wheels, I believe, was one of them. Yes, Wheels is one. Did they actually show them all? Send it.
Defense and goaltending. The game.
So you'll have a crease crasher. So it's 29. Sorry, not 6. You'll have 29 of these. But your All-Stars will have a gold one. Then they'll have a secondary silver one. But basically, they just do things that make you godly versus other players. I don't think they talked enough about the stick physics. I think the stick physics are it's huge. I think the stick physics is gonna be the biggest thing that changes, and I think it's gonna be the best thing that changes. The next thing I think they need to do after this is 100% figured out and good to go is puck physics. We do a pretty good job, but I think, you know, every now and then catching a rolling puck and shooting that like ridiculously wide or over the net, or, you know, fanning on shots. There's so much that they could add with these different physics. The stick physics is awesome. Just tapping the puck a certain way.
Accurately represented puck battles on both offense and defense. For instance, attacking players are now able to protect against.
Again, Malkin, when he's lifting up the stick, I talked about it earlier. Like, that's huge. It's going to be able to. It's going to make it so that way, like, the game almost has a new element to it. You know, we're not running around with our arms straight out trying to poke check people anymore. We're going to try to be more strategic with our poke checks. You know, seeing that the puck actually, or the stick actually bounced off of that man's skate. Like,
proper body positioning, which decides whether.
There's a new tripping animation, another big one. Alright guys, that was the end of my reaction. I tried to touch up on as much of the stuff that I seen as possible. Obviously, there was a lot to take in there. We didn't get some stuff, we didn't get game modes, anything like that, but who cares? Like, it's coming. The beta should be out either this week or next week. And then in October, we get to pick this game up and actually play. If you don't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more hockey content. I'm trying to post weekly, even if it's just a short. I'm just trying to get stuff out as much as possible. Go check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/magna_phi. I stream Fridays and Sundays, 8:30 to 10:30. And yeah, with that being said, my name is Magnify. Make sure you do something nice for somebody else, because you never know what they're going through, and you could potentially save a life. Have a wonderful time, and until next time, later.
You can